Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Gundabad campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. In the previous episodes, we've had a bunch of battles up here in the Ered Luin regions, or former Ered Luin regions, technically I guess former Angmarim regions, but whatever. We've had a bunch of fights there where we've killed 6, 7 something Ered Luin generals and even some family members, so we've done massive damage to their family tree and also to their leading staff. Let's call it that. And we are currently sieging both Baridonionak and also Fuirost, and we have another full stack reinforcing army led by Captain Skog, who I guess will help at Baridonionak, but we also need to keep moving. Most likely we will siege these ones until they sally out or until they surrender. So maybe Captain Skog will be able to keep pushing forward to the next Ered Luin region that we can find. Although I came to think about something that I'm not sure how many enemies Angmar has now that we are kind of robbing them of fighting Ered Luin. I do not want them to turn on me, so with that said, I'm actually contemplating not attacking Kenneth Bryn, but rather let Angmar fight them, basically. So they don't turn on me, because if they don't have any natural enemies or border any of their enemies, they will start turning on me, most likely. And if I can avoid that, I will try to avoid that. That's on the western side. If we go down here on the borders of the Mirkwood, Duinburg has a full stack, and I plan on laying siege to it, just starve it out and taking it, and most likely just giving it or selling it to Dol Guldur, since they don't want to snuff out the Anduin Vale themselves. So we have this army here, led by General Lughorn, and he will also get some reinforcements by Captain Ishtak. So he has a full stack, and then we will lay siege to Duinburg, and taking that in a couple of turns. Maybe it will be like 7 something, 8, until they give up. But that's the last city that they have, and once that's taken care of, Dol Guldur will be able to put all of their focus onto fighting Dorwinion and Rohan down here on the southern side and eastern side. If we continue east, speaking of Dorwinion, we had to make a tactical withdrawal from Strondost because we were not quite strong enough to fight their garrison, but also their reinforcing armies led by Captain Thane. But we will come back. We have an army led by Azog that's going to march on Strondost, and we will just throw in some reinforcements from Captain Grishluk, and eventually we are going to claim it. It's just a matter of time. Actually, let's have you start walking. And we might even throw in some reinforcements from Karasant, because there we can start training the tier 1s. So we have some more bodies to throw on the pile. So that's good. But we are also under blockade from the Dorwinion fleets, and we don't have anything to put against them so far. Speaking of putting things against, I would like to see if you, my friend, can smash down a tower. And maybe one step more. Oh, you can go a little bit further even. That's long enough. Tower, then get back to Ilanin. Insane amount of movement points on Gorshag. That's great. But we will keep sending reinforcements from Gram, Kaupis, and Marlinge, and these bordering regions. Just send them over the river, since we don't have access to any boats, unless we hire them as mercenaries, and we will not be able to get the mass of ships that we need to even contest the Dorwinion fleets. Dorwinion, of course, being one of few settlements that can train their own ships. Cool beans, but maybe we'll take care of that when we take Strondost. I don't know if we can start training ships ourselves. Vintirion Ior, maybe it would be a good idea to start sending these units west as well. It's gonna take a long time for them to be able to pass, but so far we can't get any more ships from this region. Don't know how often that resets, so we can start getting more ships. but it feels like it would be a better idea for us to just take all of these troops. It's going to cost us quite a lot though, but we might as well start sending them. Move you over to Ilanin and just look at the... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns just to get to Ilanin. And then we'll see where we push them. We also know that there's a region here that we must take care of. So that's that, Rhubar. Nothing news happening there. Might still be a bad idea to have that many troops locked up here, but I'd rather spend this money on making sure that our eastern flank is somewhat safe compared to just removing them from Rhubar and walking them for 12 turns or 7 or whatever it is to Dorwinian territory. So far, we're not at war with Rune, so we shouldn't have to worry too much. And we have our diplomat hanging out close to them. So that's that. Enough of the intro. Khazad-dûm, of course, we've taken Ostinadil, but I don't know where their remnants are. I don't see them anywhere on my maps. But I guess they're somewhere in the vicinity. Might be a good idea to try to hunt them down. Might be. But I guess that's something for later. First of all, we have Ered Luin being our major pain in the ass. Or our major adversary, rather. Adversary. Cool. I think that's enough of the intro and summary from what's happened in the previous episodes. Money-wise, we are not doing perfectly. We are not spending a lot of money on construction. 3.8 in recruitment, and a lot, of course, is army upkeep. So we need to make sure that our units are put to good use, really. For example, here, we see that we already have troops that are not free upkeep. And with that said, we might as well start walking them west. So let's see. You, for example, can stand right there. And none of you are free upkeep. Can join with them. And we also have a catapult that's not free upkeep. Join with Lungur. If we take you out of there, I think the others should be free upkeep. Cool. Dane's Halls, everyone's free upkeep. We do have a lot of troops in reserve in all kinds of different regions. And we also went through all of the settlements that we had and made sure that we set up Palurks anywhere where we could recruit them, because they are, of course, ballers, and we want as many of them as possible. So great stuff. That's enough chit-chatting. Let's just end the turn and see what happens. Right, we do have some spies marching west, and if possible, it would be great to see if they can find the Khazad-dûm survivors, so we can make sure to snuff them out. But I won't really sprain any muscles chasing them down with an army until we have located them with our spies. And also I'm sending all of them, or as many of them as possible, west, because we need them to increase the culture growth in the settlements or regions that we capture from Ered Luin. Cool. Angmar also seems to be bordering the Dunedain, so they have something to do there, and all of our money just gone. Cool. Now, where are we? We are here. Keep walking. Weathertop reached. Cool beans. Do we have any? Just follow. Bree reached. Okay. A lot of path blocks. But we need to try to get as much visibility as possible to see if there... Ooh, we have another full stack here. Right. Oh, righto. Just keep swimming. We could also get sellswords, but we don't really have the economy. And Enedwide is all the way up here. Don't they start, like, down here somewhere? They are strong. They really are. So at least now we know that Ered Luin don't have any regions over there, so you can keep walking this way. And Captain Skog, I don't think we need you to help at Baridonionak. Since they don't sally out, we'll be able to just siege them. I would, however, like to hunt down this family member, Azagal. And there we go. quick save, and this should hopefully be over quite quickly. They only have their general's bodyguard. Although I don't remember if we had a lot of archers in this army. If we didn't, it's gonna cost us a lot more casualties than I would like. We can start the deployment and see... Okay, we actually did have some archers, like so, and all of you. And that's what we're going to use to just shoot as much as possible on their guards. We also have, of course, the half-trolls that can be used. A lot of spears. And I also love that I found that function to hold control and double-click selects all the units of the similar, or of that kind. Makes it a lot quicker to sort out your troops. Very happy about that. We also have one group of pale orcs, and you right there. Good. There we have poor dwarves. All of you are at fire at will. Will they be marching towards us? Looks like they might. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So as soon as we can shoot, we of course will. Come on. There we go. And I highly doubt that we will be getting a lot of kills in the early volleys. Or we actually already did, didn't we? Damn. That's efficient. And Timuns and our nobles, they are of course missile infantry. So they have their crossbows, which are very efficient at killing my armored troops. Although I don't think they would be as successful in melee, so we might be able to just charge in our raiders, for example, as soon as we're out of ammunition. They have their freaking shields that are very efficient at protecting them against my arrows. Hope they won't be able to kill any of my half-trolls. Good. Just keep shooting, just keep shooting. Until we don't really have... Oh, we are actually starting to whittle them down. And also, if I were to zoom in on them, I would guess a lot of them are bloodied up. Yes. Actually, most of them are bloodied up. But soon we are out of ammunition, and then we need to just charge in with our infantry. And I guess... Oh no. Stop. And charge you in. And charge you in. And it should be over, hopefully quite quickly. Come on, charge. We've lost 1%. And since we don't really have a general, I don't think we're gonna heal too much. But we are killing them. That's the thing with the Timuns and our nobles. If you lock them in melee, even though they have spears and shields, I think they are a bit weaker than the Durin Guard. I think that's the name of the other dwarven generals. Come on. Lost 2%. But now it should just be the general left. And he's of course gonna kill quite a few of my troops. Unless the pale orcs get a hold of him. 2%. 2% milk. The 2% are the hardest to get. That's why they leave it in the milk. Come on. How strong is this little guy? Please die. Stop killing my troops. All of them are just hacking and slashing on him, but he still stands tall. Standing very strong indeed. Also looks like we're starting to have scavenged armor. That's cool. Come on. There we go. He's dead. 2%. So we lost 60 to kill this general's bodyguard. And it was a family member, so I think that was good enough. We healed 11 Black Shield archers. We also lost 37 raiders. That's okay. 13 archers. We healed 11 out of those. Decent enough. The Battle of the Arthedain Fields have been won. And now this army should just be able to keep pushing west to the next Eredluin settlement that we can find. And that's basically going to be what I will be doing from now on. Just keep pushing west. I don't really know where the next settlement is though, but I guess if I just follow the roads, I should get there eventually. And you'll be walking as well. Path blocked, path blocked. Oh, that was recruitment report. A lot of good buildings. These should help with our corruption levels to decrease them a bit and also help with the public order. I don't like the look of this though. Would prefer it if you just keep walking. Eidracham, you got the Temple of Melkor, so the culture should... It's already pretty good, but it will at least keep growing. Happy about that. And it was Barsleg and Goblin-horde got the militia garrisons. New family members and queues are stalled. End of turn report 3. 3 gold profits. Awesome. We're number 1 in military population and overall. That's really, really great to see. Khazad-dûm, still the richest faction. Even though they are in exile. Path blocked and path blocked. Now, what do we have next? An army with a hold coming for Sant Anui. You will keep marching to Strondost. Let's see if you could get going back to... Actually, I would like to change some of these troops to Ballista if possible. But if I auto-resolve, we might not need that, to be honest. But you keep going to Sant Anui. You can't reach it yet. So at least it can be a little bit safer. Won't micromanage this one. You can just... You'll get there when you get there. And I'll see you when you get there. Still sieging Karvarad, and so far they don't seem to want to attempt at breaking the siege. But you will be sieging for as long as they will let you, because every turn, of course, kills their garrisoned units due to starvation and whatnot. But, oh, a lot of Anduin Vale troops. Now, let's put you across the river. And how much room do you have? 6. So take it like this. That's 4, 5, 6. Now that's an army. And you will lay siege to Duinburg and see if we can help Dol Guldur with their quests there. Also a lot of small remnants running around. Don't like it. But also doesn't really feel like I should be pushing on Camath Bryn, as Angmar already seems to be there, and that's great, of course. So this full stack, maybe we will put them to good use somewhere else. All of you have already walked. Already done with this turn. Some troops at Barsleg, some troops at Goblin-horde. Don't like the look of this, man. Don't like the look of this at all. Maybe we should move some of you over to Goblin-horde instead. That affected the public order. And we can't decrease the taxes. But I guess with the culture growth, it's already really good. 15 cultural unrest. Distance to capital, 25. Squalor. Don't really know how to get rid of squalor. Maybe we need to get some barracks and whatnot up here. But now we can join up these armies. And I'm also thinking, is there anything else that's not free upkeep that I might as well move? We have some generals, of course, but now I think I would like for you to start moving towards Barsleg. Good. All of that is moving. Nothing more to do there. And nothing fun is happening in this region either. And Ostinadil, nothing really is going on here either. Can't retrain anything. And down here, how many turns do you have left? 6 turns until they surrender, and we will just keep sieging it, of course. Wait there, you're on the move to Strondost. And Rubar, ooh, are you planning on crossing the border, Captain Rifat? I would not recommend it. Let's end the turn and see what's happening next. Not that many units I had that were actually making any moves, though. I do not think that Angmar has a chance at Bruinost. Looks like the Dunedain have a lot of troops in the settlement as well as outside of it. Dunlandings didn't make a move. Angmar doing some things. Khand. I think they're still at war with Mordor, actually. 404. End of turn report. Right. 3k total, starting constructions and whatnot. Queues are stalled. Yes, they are. And faction announcements. A lot of family members. Construction. Ration market at Leodholt. That's great. And recruitment. A lot of recruitment has been done. And a lot of trolls do like the... Ooh, yes. Do like the look of that. But they will not be moving quite yet. Amenufuin. Have some more troops here as well. That I don't really know what I want to do with. When we have a full stack here at Leodholt. A lot of free upkeep troops that could just basically get moving. You could get a draw out here, actually. That would be fun to see if we can win that way. We do not have a lot of archers. Need to keep that in mind. And we have no wargs. No wargs at all. And Onazanar and Dane's Halls. Okay. Looking quite well. What do we have more? Hostility ceased between Rune and Mordor. Once again. They decide to be friends. Until just they're not anymore, I guess. Okay. Okay, nothing's really happening here. We could try to snipe a Darwinian family member. Can't quite reach them, but it would be interesting to see. And you lay siege to Strondost, start getting some siege equipment up and running, and we will just be sieging this. Because remember that I think they got like 6 units of or 6 garrison units, or something like that. Insane numbers. And we could reinforce you a little bit, but I don't really think we need to. We have a lot of early tier troops that we should need to get out of there as soon as possible. But for now, you can lay siege. Cool beans, cool beans. Sant Anhui still stands, and it looks like they might want to break the siege at Karvarad, and they will be able to do that with Captain Witherhold and Norway and the garrison at Karvarad. So, if I were to break the siege and attack Norway, I have a lot of cavalry and a lot of crossbow cavalry as well. I'm not sure that I would win this, to be honest. Although it would be fun to just throw them in the meat grinder and see how much damage we can deal. That would be fun indeed. But for now, let's just keep them there. Here, nothing's happening. Still sieging Baridonionak, still sieging Fuirost. And then, my friend, you will keep moving. Just keep moving, and somewhere there should be a city. Maybe it's here somewhere. Let's see. Or if it's following the ocean or the beaches here. Could be. Anyway, we do see that you are walking that way, so maybe it's better for you to take the northern route. Like so. Like so. Good. Moving, and you can jump into Gobelrain. Angsul, what are we gonna do with you, Angsul? Barracks would be nice when we can afford that. Might as well start queuing it up. And you will keep moving to Barchaleg. And the Angmarian troop seems to just be walking through, so we might not have to worry too much about them. And now let's see if we can do some damage here. The balance of power is in my favor. 178, 203, and then of course Lord Beyond the Fearless. A lot of ranged troops, but I'm not like planning on just throwing in my troops basically at this. It's gonna cost us a lot of troops. We might not even win, but my plan is to just weaken them enough to either of course beat them or to have Dol Guldur, or to give Dol Guldur a much easier time to take them out. So if we can just kill BEORN, I think that would be huge. Really, really huge. And the Anduin Vale already has gotten their doom stack, so we shouldn't need to worry about that. Start the deployment. We are the king's shields. And then we have you. Black shield warriors. Half on one side and half on the other side. This is gonna be huge. And we also have some pale orcs that's going to reinforce the center. We also have some regular spears that will just hang out, I guess. General in the back. And some black shield archers can stand in the front. Good. Is it just... I thought... Oh, there were no troops there. So, we can see that we are not in the best position. But we should try to be. So let's have them run into position up on this hill. Give us some advantage with our archers. And I suppose that they will be amassing their troops first and foremost. There we go. And then you run up on the side. Actually, if they have cavalry. None there, but on this side. So I'm thinking that I would like for the snow orc spears to run over on this side and make sure that we just have something to set up against potential cavalry charges. But this is going to be a brutal one. At least 50% casualties even if we win. Come on. There you go. Now you're in position. I think we could get into an even better position on this side, actually. Like so. Just walk up a little bit. I don't like that we are right behind the tree. But I want them to group up. And then to just start walking. There we go. Ask and thou shalt receive. And their cavalry get absolutely obliterated by our archers as well. But they did not have the balls to fulfill the charge. But now their entire army is moving, so... Or just getting into position, I guess. We are the aggressors, so we need to keep the battle timer in mind. Looks like it might just be for us to charge in here. Because they don't seem to want to make the moves. Run down here, maybe. I just want them to attack us. But of course, that's what they want as well. There we go. Something is coming over here. Greenwood Foresters. Pretty decent archers, if my memory serves me correctly. 6 missile attack. That's good enough. Some defense, 14 defense, 6, 5, 3. Pretty balanced defense. Shields, you say? Right, they have it on their back. And also, since they have spears, I'm guessing that they are skilled against mounts. Yes. And can use sharpened stakes. Not effective against armor, though. So we got that going for us. But now our Black Shield archers are starting to fire at them. Cool beans, cool beans. But I would like for you to shoot at the Eothiad horsemen, actually. And you as well. But you can keep shooting at the Greenwood Foresters. And with that said, I think we should start moving with our spears. You run into them. And then we also have the Snow Orc spears and the Snow Orc or the Black Shield warriors. They're going to do a great job. And then I'm saving my Pale Orcs for as a reserve. There we go. Now start running into position. You attack the wardens. You just keep running, keep running, keep running. And all of you Can start shooting at the Vale Archers, I guess. Something down here. BEORN Axemen. Oh, yeah. BEORN Axemen. Faux show. And I will need you to run over and silence the ballista. And you keep running down here. And we will blow the horn as much as possible. There we go. Now you should be able to run in the Othead Horsemen. I think they're going to get mopped up pretty quickly. You can attack the Woodman Warriors maybe. And we'll have our Black Shield Warriors run around and completely surround them. Okay. Getting stuck here a little bit. You get over there. And you run in. Let's see. They can't start breaking already. They are not allowed. We've lost 5%, killed 15. So far it's actually looking pretty great. Okay, let's just have all of our archers aim at this blob. I think we should be able to deal some decent damage there. You go after that ballista. You go after that ballista. And you go after the archers, I guess. But the thing is, all of them are in skirmish mode, so they will not break and not surrender, I guess. You go after the Woodman Warriors. And here we go. You go after them. You go after them. You go after them. And you are already engaged. Actually, we might be able to we might want you against the trackers as well. We should also have King BEORN somewhere. A star, right? Vale Archers, Woodman Trackers. BEORN Axemen, BEORN Axemen. But somewhere... Oh, damn. We should have a BEORN. BEORN Axemen. I need to see some skin changers around here. There we go. You keep running. Ballista, ballista. Archers keep shooting at these groups. And soon we might want to send in the Pale Uruks. Because this is starting to look a bit weak. What the damn hell? Woodman Wardens. Right. Now, Pale Uruks can help out there. And let's also have you start walking down here. Good. Looks like all of my troops are engaged in some kind of combat. Blow the horn. You keep going after the foresters. Freaking skirmish mode. But I still can't find... Still can't find King BEORN. Is he here somewhere? Oh, we are just obliterating them with our arrows. But I do not see any skin changers in these groups. Now that you're done with them, you can go after... You can help out here with the infantry, I guess. The archers are just going to keep running. And now it would have been so nice to have wargs to just chase them down. You can help out there, I guess. You go after the archers. And that little group is of 3. Go after the bigger blob, please. Killed 67%. Lost a fourth of our troops. Woodman Warriors will get caught. What are you doing? I think we can let the archers keep firing here until they run out of ammunition. Still looking for... Okay, there we have something. Just archers, though. I think these are just captains' guards. And I believe that BEORN would like to be in the thick of it. BEORN Axemen. Where, I wonder? might the king of the Anduin Vale be? Because we do need to kill him to make sure that we finish this. How's it going over here? Keep fighting the foresters, trackers, or whatever they're called. Foresters, right. We can't already have killed that many skin changers. Where the heck are you, man? There we have the skin changers. Right, and that should be BEORN. We have you, and you can run down and help out. Fight the Valesmen, maybe. The archers are still shooting. Let's see if we can have you aim at this little group instead. Maybe the Valesmen. We can get some good shots right into their backs. And they should not be strong enough to withstand that. They're pretty weak, these guys. I think they're, well, basically pretty balanced, I guess, defensive units for a tier 1. But they do not have that much armor. And as long as they have their shields in the other way, in the other direction, we should be able to shoot them down quite efficiently with our archers. 2 skin changers left. They are broken now. And you can keep shooting at the BEORNing axemen. We will most likely have quite a bit of friendly fire in this battle, but it's just gonna have to be worth it. We are charging over there, and let's see if we can have you go after the woodman hunters. Would have been so great to have a bunch of wargs right now. And you can go after the foresters. We haven't gotten the message yet that BEORN is dead. Just like that it came. Lord BEORN the Fearless. Dead. And now Captain Phaon is dead as well. So their troops should start breaking rapidly. We are the King's Shields. Reminds me of the Sardaukar of Dune. We are the Emperor's Blades. It actually went a lot better than I thought it would be. Yeah, he's not gonna live. 89% of the total numbers. But there are still so many archers all around here. But we need get wide formation, and I don't think we will be able to catch them. Wide formation and go after the woodman hunters, please. You go after them as well. Now we can just start running with everything we have. Make sure that we get as many as possible. There we go. And what, are you close to anything? Not really. Not really. All of you. Oh, so 23, 13, 24. Our front lines really took a massive beating in this battle. But, you know, that's kind of what they're there for. Now we can just start going a bit faster. There we go. And I will try to capture as many units as possible. Just to make sure that we reach our, not quota, but, oh, damn. We just managed to catch up with a lot of them, it seems. Good, good, good. You go after them. And see if there's any chance of catching the last ones. I don't think so. But that's 96 of the total. And that should be hopefully good enough to wipe out everything. That's not... I don't think that's 85%. I don't know. That's good enough. That's good enough. MVPs in this battle. A lot of friendly fire. Well, maybe not that much, considering how much we shot at units that were locked in combat with my own troops. But 33, 10, 12, 3, yeah. MVPs, 312 on the Black Shield Archers, 284 Black Shield Archers, 266 Black Shield Archers. Damn, the Archers did a great job. I think the Warband on 212 was the closest for a non-Archer unit. That's great. Battle of the Middle Vales has been won. And I'm also thinking that we might just sack this and then sell it or give it away to Dol Guldur. And then they will not have to worry about the Anduin Vale anymore. Execute. Anduin's leader is dead. Indeed he is. Oh, enemy camp sacked. They actually managed to pull back into Duinburg, but this should be the last of it. Chop them to pieces. Merge up, and then we can throw in some artillery in that army, and then everything else can start walking. Start marching west. Because we shouldn't have to worry about this anymore. And Dol Guldur should only focus on Durwinion. So maybe, actually, it would be better for you to move to Ilanin. It's gonna take a while, but still. I'm also thinking the same thing, that these regions should be able to reinforce faster than Vintirion Nior might be able to do. Might be able to do. Pale Uruks, yes please. Erebor, nothing cool. We'll jump Black Shield, that's always cool, obviously. But I won't train any more of those for quite a while, most likely. But that's great, that's great. You will keep moving, and you will keep sieging Strondost. And you will keep sieging here as well, of course, but you... let's kill as many as possible in the besieging process. You will keep marching to Ilanin. And that might be it for this turn. You will keep sieging Baridonionak. You'll keep sieging Furos. That's 6 turns. 5 turns. You're walking, and let's see if the scouts have gotten Mangalan. Oh, damn. Bree is taken by Angmar. That's great, actually. Still no Khazad-dûm dwarves in sight. And you can keep walking up here, please. Getting blocked everywhere. That's great, that's great. Ostinadil, we still have agents there, helping with the culture. 64, that's decent. And we should make some more money in the next turn as well. That's amazing. And as soon as we have taken Duinburg, we're just going to sack it. And then give it to Dol Guldur. Nothing more happening here. I like that Angmar has armies here. I really do. But also, I'm kind of worried that we are locking them out from fighting the Ered Luin dwarves. So eventually they will turn on us. But it's also good that Bruinost is here. So at least they will fight them for quite some time as well. And in worst case scenario, I might have to give them something to help them focus on Ered Luin and not turning on me. But I think we're done here. Angsul still doing their thing. And it would be nice to get some really good governors over to those regions to help out. But Dunedain has some stacks over there at Bruinost. They really do. They really, really do. But I want to find the Khazad-dûm dwarves, so we can send some troops there and smush them to bits. Also, I need to come up with a strategy on how to handle if Angmar goes to war. East Osgiliath rebuilt. Okay, that's not good for us. Suitable husband, sure. Welcome to the family. Brawler's Pit, sure. Hughes are stalled. How is it red when we are still number 1? I wonder. Faction announcements, trade increases, a lot of good stuff. And construction, Bolg's chamber at Erebor. Should help the replenishment of Avengers. Avengers assemble. Great stuff. And Withyborg, huge encampment. Get some more Monet up in this place. So that's that. Onazanar, doesn't look like you can grow that much more, can you? Can ya? Get some half trolls. And Pale Uruks. that looks like it were the only pale orcs I could train. So that's that. And soon we have another full stack to get marching west. This is a lot of fun. And full stack laying siege to Brunos might actually snuff out the Dunedain. Pyriduin. Dang. Enedwaith are strong. But you can just keep marching. Just keep swimming. This is looking good. This is looking good. See if we can find the next settlement for you to attack. And what is... Oh, Berketta. Can lay siege to that one. Should be a good fight. Looks like we need some reinforcements for you, though. So let's send a ballista and some trolls to reinforce you. And we'll see if we get attacked. But if we do, I guess we're just going to deal with that. Cross that bridge when we get to it. Lunghur. Keep marching to Barchaleg, and soon we should be able to start training here as soon as we have the camp guard and whatnot. But queues are still stalled, obviously. Emenufuin, you got snow trolls. And I want the Union Hall. We need financial buildings. Burgram. Righto, righto. But, okay. You actually kept moving. Are you technically bordering Ilanin, I wonder? I really hope not. We do have a military garrison? Oh, right, military garrison. So a tier 1. 3 upgraded troops. Yeah. That's something, I guess, but it's not going to be enough to hold against them. And... where did... their general go? He actually kept pushing. And we will keep sieging Strondos. That's good. Keep sieging Karvarad for as long as possible. And then we are going to just take Duinburg real quickly. Assault. Auto-resolve. We lost some troops, but that's okay. Sack the settlement and make some money. But all of that money got spent right away. And with that, you can get moving. Don't really know where I want you to go. Maybe somewhere here. Start getting a better visibility over the Dorwinian regions. But then you can start moving over to Karvarad. Great. That's Duinburg for you. And... talk to Dol Guldur. You have meager wealth, so I will just give you Duinburg. Actually, yeah. Let's just give you Duinburg in exchange for, like, upgraded map information, maybe. Like so. Very generous. Indeed it is. And make the offer. Great. So now they have Duinburg. And they should be able to put all of their focus on attacking Dorwinion. And that's really great for me. Chieftain's Hall, maybe. That would be a good thing to get here. But let's face it, we don't really have the money for it. Now we've locked up 10k in construction, 9 in recruitment. You are still fighting there. You're still sieging there. Nothing's happening at Rubar. And we keep sieging these regions. So good. Fun stuff. Let's just end the turn again. Some spies moving around. That's what they do. Spies doing what spies are doing. Okay, Kameth Bryn, some fights there. Interesting, interesting. I just want them to keep Angmar occupied so Angmar don't decide to go on to attack me. So in that sense, it's kind of good that they lost that battle. Okay. You keep moving. You will lay siege to Berketta. Get some siege equipment. And then hopefully we'll be able to reach you with... what the damn hell? Oh. That's awkward. They actually pulled back. Okay, that's cool. Then we can get going and join Yagduf. Oh. A lot of recruitment reports. Ramsburg. Nice. I mean, we can get another army of Black Shields quite quickly in these western regions. Fenholm, just a lot of trash there. And we retrained at Erebor, gave them some decent armor. Fun stuff indeed. Faction announcements. Retinue expansions, new family members, great stuff. Queues are stalled, not that great stuff. Still making some money, and yeah, looking great. Looking great. Now we need to look at Durwinion first and foremost. And we could break the siege, attack Captain Dieraglir, and hopefully get a draw out at Strandost. Lift the siege. And... okay. The gate is opened. But do know that they get... oh, yeah, no. Keep sieging. Build some more siege equipment. There we go. And this little Azabian hanging out at Santanui. Interesting stuff, brother. Interesting stuff. Can't reach them. This does not look good, actually. Does not that look that good at all. Keep moving to Ilanin. And now I'm just thinking, how do I want to deal with this? We could storm them, actually, and then they would only be reinforced by Norway. And he has a lot of small, pretty beaten up squads. So we could try that. But I also think that they would get a massive garrison. Don't really know how to deal with that, so I'll just not deal with it for now. And armies, Durenberg, really, it rebelled right away. Okay, great work, Dol Guldur. Keep walking, and we should have you as well that will also keep walking. Just keep walking. Now we need to take a look at... oh, have we already moved? Okay, we haven't moved you yet. You're laying siege to Berketa. There should be... I really should be better at Middle-earth geography by now. But this looks like it's a high elf region. Interesting stuff. But for now, let's just keep sieging Berketa, keep sieging Paridonionak, and keep sieging Fuerost. And once we get them, that's gonna be a lot of money in our coffers. And I can't believe we still don't build. 0 in construction right now. 0 in construction. Okay. Interesting if you would choose to attack Ostinadil. Very, very interesting. And not a smart choice at all. Just wait until we can start building or keep building. And where do I want you to go currently? I don't even know where to start looking, to be honest, for Khazad Doom dwarves. Like, where do they spawn in these cases? You keep moving on to Berketa, and you keep moving. You keep moving. Okay, that's gonna be great. Not much more to do here, is there? I'm absolutely guessing that Durwinion is going to attack us here, so it might be in our best interest to just try to duke this one out against Norway. Balance of power is still in our favor, and we outnumber them. Pretty beaten down squads. And you also pretty beaten down squads. But I actually think this might be the best chance we get so that Captain Witherhold won't be able to join up with their armies. The bad thing is that we don't have a general. So we only have a captain, and most likely that will be one of the black or one of the Pale Uruk units. If we have wargs, that would be great though. And we have snow. This is perfect for us. Start the deployment, and we do have wargs, which are the captain's bodyguard. Yep. Oh, we do not have a lot of a lot of archers though. That's not great. But we do have ballista, and all of you can have fire, flaming shots, and fire at will. And then we have spears. And reinforced with even more spears behind them. Make sure that we have that strong central line. Some black shield warriors on one side. And then we have... Oh, I do actually not quite like the look of this army, to be honest. I thought we would be a lot stronger than we actually are. But not much we can do about it. You join up in the center and reinforce that even more. And then we have the wargs at the absolute back. I think this should be it. Start the battle. And then, of course, their reinforcements are right there. I'm wondering if they are going to be strong enough to attack us, or if they want to join their forces up first and foremost. Looks like they want to get going. Okay. You and you can shoot at anything. You can shoot at some things. I'm also considering just throwing in my infantry. Yes, wargs are howling. Don't really know how I want to deal with this. If we group all of you up, they are not moving right now. And if we can try to move back into an even better position, maybe. If I were them, I would attack me now that I start moving. But they are just getting a little bit more into position. So I'm trying to get their forces to join up. So I will be fighting one army instead of two. And just moving higher up on the hill will give me an even better height advantage. But it looks like they are going to join up. And then, hopefully, they will be confident enough to start advancing towards my lines. Like so. But, as usual, I am the aggressor. Battle timer must be kept in mind. And I also think that I will be merging you lot into one main line. Then we of course have the Pale Uruks that's going to reinforce. You on one side and you lot on the other. Are we shooting anything? It doesn't look like that's the case. But now when their army is joined up, I would think that they would start marching. Yes. Like clockwork. So now they are moving towards our pretty good position. And let's actually run you out to the sides, because I think otherwise you would be doing these weird howitzer shots. Okay, they didn't actually start moving. Okay, group them up again. Move a little bit further. And most likely they will be moving... Okay, now here they actually come... No? Come on. We should be able to reach them, shouldn't we? Not really, so just move up the ballistas a little bit more. See if we can start skirmishing them down. Or just trigger them to start moving towards us. It is go time. Indeed it is. There we go. Now they should start moving towards us. Yes, they are. There we go. And now we have our front line. That should be it. And move you up a little bit. Start shooting at the Thorn Patrollers as soon as possible. And you should start shooting at the Thorn Patrollers as well. And it would also be a lot of fun just charging in with our spears. So we're gonna try that. And you start marching up. And you attack those Thorn Patrollers. And can you aim at something? Thorn Guard, maybe? Dwarven Infantry. I want to see a general or something that we can aim for. But it does at least look like we will start setting up our infantry lines. Really good that it looks like our archers are doing a great job. But also we are starting to get a little bit spread out with our infantry. So we need to get moving. You can attack them. You charge into them. You charge into them. And all of you, they should have been caught. There we go. You attack them. And you start marching up. March up. And march up. Is anything attacking them? Oh, damn. How did they manage to sneak by my front lines? Interesting. Oh, what? How are my spears already breaking? That's ridiculous. Keep fighting, keep fighting. And we desperately need to get around and start encircling their armies. And you just keep shooting at the high paladins. I think that's a great target to aim for. You attack them. And you might want to turn back, actually. Help out with the fighting here. I can't believe they broke that easily. Where are you now, even? Something's charging me somewhere. Didn't really hear what, though. Okay. Time for some more pale orcs to be put into the fight. Keep attacking them. All of you can actually focus on the Rovanian riders. We need to get rid of those freaking cavalry units. And you are right there. And I need you to just charge into the vineyard levies. And there we have you. Can help out right there with the Thorn Bladesman. And it would be very good for us to get rid of their ballista as well. So far we lost 15%, killed 23, so it's a lot more even than I would want it to be. You get after them, you get after them. Actually, you can turn and fight Thorn Bladesman. And you can attack the High Paladins. That might be an interesting fight, actually. No, actually, go after the Thorn Riders. We actually managed to get the charge off right there, and it looks like we're cutting them down quite swiftly. And you are fighting the High Paladins. We need to get something around the back to help out. You keep shooting there. You keep shooting there as well, I guess. Where are you? Thorn Guard. Or no, just shoot into the blob right here. And you should be able to find them. The Regent Spear Guard. Try to get some shots off at them. Where are you? Okay, you're actually doing a great job over here. You turn around. Or keep going for the Thorn Riders. Killed 43, lost 27. Keep blowing the horn. Where is my general? There he is. Or captain, rather. Keep blowing the horn. And now, I think it's time that I activate you. You keep shooting at the sentinels or whatever we have over here. Half the enemy force remains. That's good for us. You keep going in here and attack the bowmen. And you, my friends, need to help out over here. Come on. Let's see. All of my troops are engaged in combat, but you are not doing very well, are you? You should be able to shoot at them, shouldn't you? gotten kind of divided right now. Oh, damn. Actually, let's see if we can get you over here. Where is their ballista? Back there, right? Yeah. You go after them. Blow the horn. Regent Axgard. Do we have any spears in this army? Yes, we actually do. Go after the Thorn Patrollers, and I think our cavalry should be able to deal some damage to them as well, because our wargs, they're effective against armor, but our wargs should be scare horses. Okay, so maybe they're not as efficient as I thought they would be against cavalry, since they are effective against armor, and I basically don't have any armor, but a charge should be able to do some good, right? Didn't really look like that was the case. But at least we... Oh, or was it? Increase the speed a little bit, and then turn around. And then we need to start charging the ballista. Is there anything I have that's not currently engaged in combat? You attack the Thorn Guard. And you start shooting at them. You start shooting at them. And you should be charging at the ballista crew here. We can get rid of them. Great charge. Great charge. And then we have you. You should be attacking the Moriquendi. Where are you? What can you attack? Help out here against the Regent Bogard, I guess. Or actually, fight the High Paladins. I think that's the best trade we can get. You attack them. You help out against the High Paladins as well. There we go. Wargs. Where are you right now? What are you fighting? Ballista crew. Some of them survived. So just run back. Turn around and attack them again. What do we have here? A lot of units that aren't really doing anything. Fight the High Paladins, all of ya. There we go. And do the ballista have 7 crew left. That one has 9. Okay. Everyone's doing something. You should be enemy general fallen. That's good. It's not one of ours. Who is it? BEORN the Fearless. So that's actually one of the main generals. Not a captain, but a general. Great stuff. That should be the end of that ballista crew, right? No, still have one more. Pale Uruks. Go after the Moriquendi Sentinels, please. Or actually help out here against the Thorn Guard. You can go after the Moriquendi Sentinels. Great. A lot of my troops are starting to look a bit... Okay, we are actually starting to free up a lot of our troops. That's so great to see. And you are locked into melee combat. Not a big fan of that, but I think you should be doing alright. You go after the Vineyard Bowmen or actually help against these Sentinels. Now you... What could you attack? Maybe a charge at the Ballista. Might be too close to get a good charge off. Actually look decent enough. Finish up the Ballista crew. And you might want to turn back and help out against the Thorn Riders. Great. So what do we have here? Not a lot of them that are breaking and running away, to be honest. Pretty sturdy units. Give them that. Where are you now? Where are you now? There we go. And you... What can you attack? Go after the Vineyard Bowmen. You can help out against them as well. They have 99% casualties and still they haven't given up. That is impressive. That's the Ballista crew saved. Great. We've lost 48% of our troops. Killed 99. What's left? The Vineyard Bowmen are routing. Must be just some small groups here and there. Some general maybe or some captain. But because I don't see any red down here. Someone in here? Yes. Freaking elven general. But then you are free up. You can go after the Thorn Guard, please. 1 and 1. And once you're done capturing that unit... There we go. That's the enemy general fallen, and I will continue just to make sure that we capture as many as possible. Although 99% of the total units killed should be enough. And I'm very happy that we don't have to fight a siege battle. Go after them, please. Enemy general fallen, Norway. Brave, but unnecessary. Camo. There we go. That should be it. So we lost 1,000 troops. 41% of our army is dead. But we killed almost 2,000, so that's great work. Let's look at the MVPs. Not a lot of friendly fire. Always happy to see that. 207 Black Shield Warband. 281 on the Mountain Orc Hunters. They did a great job. Actually, the MVPs. I want to look at the archers as well. Black Shield Archers, 38. That was not that much. Snow Orc Scouts, 60. Lost more than they killed. But at least we've won the Battle of Mirvan. And now we should be able to just stroll into the settlement. Because they did not have a lot of troops surviving that should be able to pull back into the settlement. So we can take it, and hopefully we'll be able to hold it against whatever reinforcing army they send. Execute. Enemy camp sacked. We should be able to just walk into Karvarad. Come on. Really? Or if we just assault it right off the bat, then they get what? It was freaking general that survived. Merge everything. And now we're back to building siege equipment, I guess. Maintain the siege. And hopefully we'll be able to reinforce them. But I don't think we'll be able to beat this Darwinian army. So let's see if you can march down and reinforce them. It's going to take a while. But you'll have to walk as fast as possible, I guess. But at least we won at Karvarad. But we will just keep sieging it, I guess. And I will actually throw... We have room for 4 wargs. And I will throw you into that army. Just see if that deters them a little bit from attacking us. And it's always good to have a lot of wargs in the army. Or a lot of cavalry in general. But also, you keep sieging there, that's good. And I think we are going to wrap the episode up here. So, I haven't really taken any territory here. At least we won at Karvarad, so that's good. We took Duinberg, gave it to Dol Guldur, so now they should be able to focus all of their attention on Rohan down here and also on Darwinian. Nothing happened around Ost in Edil, and we will keep sieging Baridonionak and Fuirost, and we've also started sieging Berketa. And soon Captain Skog should find something for him to start sieging as well. And that's most likely what's going to happen in the next episode. Just keep marching away troops, keep maintaining or managing the supply lines, and keep sieging these settlements. So we don't lose more units than we absolutely have to in taking it, because it takes a long time to get units over here to replenish the numbers. So thank you so much for watching, if you watched it this far, and if you have any requests on what faction you would like for me to play next, please write them down in the comments below. Have a great day and take care. I will see you in the next one.
The Weird Bubble.